Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we talk Zebec network. Insane day today is coming. Zebec network is going to be affected by the FOMC decision if they're going to cut rates. Again, this event today can be a sell the news event, but we believe the rate cuts will do very, very well for Zebec later on. If we get a sell-off, it will send Zebec to a very strong bull run. That's what we believe. Again, this is not a financial advice. We're not financial advisors. By the way, disclaimers: we don't even have a position of Zebec. We're not hodlers. We trade it at the moment. We don't have a position. Okay. Now look, Zebec is now holding this trend line of support, very important support trend line from the lows here, holding that level pretty well. It break below this trend line, close below this trend line, take the low. There is a risk of a move down to the 200-day MA at 30. If it breaks below the 200-day MA, there is a risk of a move down to the 20s where this low is at. Okay, so be aware of the risks. Be aware of the risk. Again, we're not calling for it, but there is a chance the FOMC short term will be a sell the news event. I will tell you exactly why. Okay. First of all, you want to look on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, by the way, subscribe to this channel because we tell you everything, the truth in the face, and not making it sounds well or stuff like that. We tell you the truth in the face. So subscribe to this channel. Now look, this is Bitcoin. You have a higher high here of the Bitcoin with bearish divergence here on the 4-hourly and also on the 6-hourly and on the 8-hourly and on the 12-hourly, pretty much probably on the daily as well. No, the daily, no. But anyway, all these divergences as well showing price exhaustion, some kind, and it could be a pullback is ahead. Okay, now you can see this is a very important resistance where it gets rejected right now. Look at this resistance here. Strong resistance. You have resistance overhead, tons of resistance, was support, and now it's slamming into this trend line and got smacked back down. Look at this 8-hour candle forming on Mr. Bitcoin. Okay, now remember, Bitcoin going down, most cryptos will go down. Bitcoin crash, everything collapse. Okay, remember that. Now there is a risk that this is a rising wedge. Okay, that this is a rising wedge, and if it start taking this trend line, Bitcoin, remember 114,000, okay, 114K, break below that level, it can spell some trouble for the crypto market on a pullback to the low here, or maybe even, God forbid, to these lows. Okay, could happen. Be prepared for all scenarios. This is crypto. They can do anything. Okay, they can do it. Just like they can pump a 10x in a week, they can crash 90% in a day. They can. We saw everything in this market. Now, this is Zebec again. It looks like it's slamming into support. All right. Really, we hope for the Zebec hodlers that it will hold, but we leave hope outside of the equation. We don't trade it. We don't hold it. We don't hold it. We wait for the breakout on Zebec here. Okay, once it breaks that level, all right, we buying that F out of Zebec. At the moment, we don't have a position. Now, if it breaks down and invalidate this triangle, okay, we're going to look for maybe a bottom here or somewhere here, whatever, and then buy it on the bottom, trade the bottom, the low, the short-term bottom, just like it did here. Remember, you had this bottom with a neckline. That was the entry. Okay, so maybe something like that, maybe something different, some kind of a bottoming pattern when we buy it. Now, if it will bounce from here again on the rate cut, I might start a position here. Okay, I might start a position here and then buy the break of the downward trend, absolutely, and then add more as the price advances, taking the resistances and going into uncharted territories. All right, my friend. So really, this is the reason why we never hodl. Why we never hodl? When you have this kind of news events, when no one can tell you what's going to happen. No one, not even your favorite clown on X, or your favorite moon boy, or your teenager clown from the basement in Houston telling you that Zebec will go to the moon. Man, when you have this geopolitical event, okay, this economic event, let's call it, okay, like when the Fed is gonna, do something like that, when the whole world, the whole markets of the world are looking on this event, all right, and you can get a sell-off on this kind of event. You can get also black swans coming, this kind of event. Let's say, for example, he's saying, hey, I'm not cutting, no cuts. You know what's going to happen to the markets? Probably nothing good, man. Probably nothing good, man. It's going to be a very bad surprise. Bad surprises are just like black swans. Everything collapses. Now, because we cannot control the outcomes of these events, the outcomes of, or the how often they are coming to this market, we cannot control this event. We never hodl. Never hodl. When you hodl, you gambling. You are gambling that you're gonna have a nice cruise higher from the price you bought all the way to your imaginary price you're looking to sell, if you have anything like that in your mind. And then you're going to just cash it out and walk to the sunset with your wifey wife and the bags of dineros, and jumping through the hills. Man, let's be real, all right? Let's be real. Crypto is not a walk in the park. It's nothing like last cycles. If you think this cycle is gonna be last like cycle, you're fooling yourselves. It's not the same. It's not the same. Go look on all the YouTubers out there. They are holding cooked garbage coins and they are praying for them to pump, which they will probably not pump. They are calling for them to pump to their all-time highs. Probably not going to happen. Most of these coins are dead coins. They're just dead. Okay? The new capital which coming into this market is going to the new coins or to the fresh bullish coins, not to the old bearish coins. Okay, fresh capital is not going to bearish coins, not in a bull market. You gotta know what you're doing in this market. We invite you to join our VIP, follow our trade alerts, market updates. Man, 1 month with us, you're gonna know much more than many of these market participants that just don't know what the F they're doing. They're a bunch of clowns and baboons, all right? Join our VIP. You have 25% off with the coupon below. Drop it on the checkout. Get your 25% off. The best time to join. If we get a sell-off now, we're going to have amazing trades coming. We're going to have dips on these bullish coins that we're watching. We're going to have new setups, new trade setups, new breakout trades, swing trades setting up for this final blow off top. You want to be ready. You don't want to be holding rubbish that's going down, because this rubbish that is going down is not going to pump. It's just not going to pump. There is not enough capital to pump all this market, because remember, sir, they are printing coins every day. You have 20, 30 coins coming into Binance, Bybit, all these exchanges, printing the coins, new coins. And, the new capital is going after the new coins, and the old coins get nothing, jack nothing, okay? Get me? And there is not enough, the crypto is inflated, man. There is a very nasty inflation situation, a problem in crypto, which will resolve itself in the upcoming bear market. But till then, only a few will pump. Only the real one and the best one will pump. We believe Zebec is one of them. But again, you do not want to put all your eggs in one basket. You want to be professional ready. If you want to become a professional trader, check out the Elite VIP. This is for serious investors that trade with more than 50K, and they are willing to do what it takes to become a professional traders. This is a coaching tier, one-on-one tier, monthly phone calls, unlimited access to me and to Jomo, the best service in the world. Cannot find anything like that. Check it out. See you in the next video. Cheers.